Alright, so a heads up, I don't really have a lot of time this semester to do videos and actually sit down and talk about my whole trip in England for the whole 3 months. Recording it in little segments while I'm either sitting down when I have time or while I'm walking, so you may see me walking around more often and wearing different clothes in the same video. It's because I've had to do different clips on different days when I have time. So, without further ado, let's begin. So I have a little bit of time right now while I'm waiting for my morning tea to brew. Yeah, so you pretty much saw my arrival to England, so we're gonna fast forward about a month or so to kind of late October to my first trip to England, and I'll let past me take it from here. So heading to London now for the weekend. I'll let you know when we get there. And now, too, I forgot to record it, but we ended up, my friend Holly.
Hello.
We ended up being the crazy pigeon people, or ladies, because we actually fed them. Woohoo! Right, see you in here. After we got all the stuff to the hostel, Holly and I then went back into London, or not back into London, but back to Piccadilly Circus to see Carrie at Les Mis. So just dropped our stuff off at the hostel. Now, and we picked up our tickets for Les Mis. We're now eating, and in about 1 hour, I believe, we'll be watching Les Mis. After the show, I went back to stage door to try and meet her and give a traveling journal. Turns out I just missed her, and the lady at the door said she'd give the journal for her, or give Carrie the journal for me. I don't know if that happened, so Carrie, if you're watching and you have that fancy journal that has kind of like a globe map on it or something, that's for me. On the way back, the food that I had checked into the cloakroom was being distributed among the other people because they had closed the doors and I missed it. I hope they enjoyed it. Food was delicious. Oh, it was so tea and Carrie! So I'm taking a little break from watching YouTube videos and gotta do some filming again. So the first experience I had with staying in a hostel was when I went to London for the first time, and I have to say it was interesting. Beds kind of sucked. As you can see from this little clip, the pillow sucked. This is the flattest pillow in the world. But for I think it was like £30 a night, it wasn't bad. Just one of those experiences, I guess. On the second day of my first trip to London, Holly and I did lots of shopping, just kind of walked around, and one thing we ran into was a guy playing bagpipes. Now, we talked to him a little bit after I gave him some money, and it turns out that he was playing bagpipes to raise money in order to buy an engagement ring for his girlfriend, who also plays bagpipes. Oh. So get rid of documents. I have an eyebrow piercing. Cool. So speeding ahead, after my weekend down in London watching Les Mis, we go to the next weekend, to Comic-Con. Not much to report for the first traveling day, except that I got tickets for the weekend, and I ended up getting at the hostel at 6:30, 30 minutes till the end of the convention, so I missed Friday. Oh. Yeah, and so I was in costume all day on the train, heading to London MCM, and I didn't get to show it off. So after that night, we got up at 6 in the morning to beat most of the crowd, at least for Comic-Con, so I could get my ticket and get in because it was all pre-ordered. Yeah, so we got up at 6 in the morning. We went on these, what my friends called flying gondolas. You'll see a clip here.
Once you find your center, it's too early to sing.
So,
To win this pale, pathetic lot,
and you haven't got a clue. Someday I'll make a man out of you. And we got to see the sunset in these flying gondolas. It was so beautiful and amazing.
So many pictures.
No.
No. Yesterday when we were on the thing, there had I get commentary.
Oh. You zoom and you see the sunrise better. Alright, so then after we got up in the morning, we got to wait in line, or at least a couple of us did, to pick up our weekend passes. Line was pretty long. I mean, for how early it was, I was hoping for shorter, but here's some videos. Alright, once we were inside, just seeing all the costumes, man. The part that I remember, and actually I have a video for it too, is we got to see an R2-D2 remote operated, and I think I know which guy it was too. And that was really fun because R2-D2 got to follow us for a little ways before we got separated. Oh, R2-D2, I missed you. So once we got in, and after that, we hung around in the vendor section, which was fun. I got to get quite a bit of stuff. And then I got to meet Saul Rubinek, guy who plays Artie from Warehouse 13, and I got his autograph. And after that, we went to the panel with Shane.
You're in everyone's homes once a week. They have a chance to develop almost the character with you. They have a chance to see how things develop over the course of many different years. I did ER.
Immediately after that was the Saul Rubinek one, and that was really fun. I got to talk to him, I got to listen to his story. It's pretty cool.
On a panel without crazy lunatic Eddie McClintock. I mean, normally I can just get laughs just by doing this. Eddie's over here pretending to be a monkey, and I just usually go, and that's enough. But now I'm screwed because I'm not a monkey like Eddie. What can I do? Hey guys, are you sorry it's over?
Yes. Alright, so we left off, I think, with the Jack and Dean video. If not, I'll put it right here, and if not, we'll just move right along.
Okay, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm cool, man. You used to click on those things. Yeah. That's what I've been saying to everyone around here. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you our brand new on-scene video. It's got a UK premiere, shall we? That makes us sound all fancy. Then get to go and say that you could.
So that's the end of Comic-Con.